All right, back on the hood of the Leviathan. I am going to beat this horse to death. This is just a few things I wanted to demonstrate. Now this, as you can see, is regular old, plain old, cheap copy paper. The kind of thing you buy at Sprawl Mart. It's thin, it's porous, you can almost see your hand through it. It's nothing. This is a couple of pages out of the Western Hero scan. Printed on a little crap $99 all-in-one printer. This is the quality work. Now, this is because I didn't bother setting parameters or anything like that. It's not, the PDF is not ready to go to the printer. If anybody would like to make it ready to go to the printer, by God, get a hold of Jason. Do it. See what happens. Maybe we can get some POD versions of this up. But even the ads, I took the time to clean them up. Now, I didn't do anything about, I still can't pronounce it, Moiring, M-O-I-R-E. It's a blur sort of problem that happens. Oh, hiya, Munchie. You want another brain massage? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Okay, shoot.
Get out the camera.
Okay. But even the ads, you know, I took the time to clean those up. Is there some sort of commentary you'd like to make? Wave to the people. Blow them kisses. Okay, this is way too much cat tag. Oh, his smile muscles are showing. Okay, now. But even the ads, I took the time to clean these up. It's not that hard. It's tedious, but it's not difficult. This, I just wanted to show you. Again, $99 all-in-one printer on absolute crap paper. The stuff you'd hoard up when you had to write projects for school. But look how clean it is. Look, zoom in there and see if you can find any pixelation at all. Try the logo. Nothing. Nothing. This is what taking your time and cleaning up a scan will do. This is what 1200 DPI looks like. It is certainly not that thing. Now these are some pages out of the 2E Champions book. This is a personal project I have had kicking around for years. I've never been able to do anything with it. Would have had something done with it, but I accidentally gave her the Champions 3 files, and now I have counterfeits of that instead of this. Again, no, not making them for distribution or anything like that. I think most of you who will see this video have already seen I own about, 11 copies of that particular book, most of them still in boxes. Now, part of the reason that has taken so long to do is because the art has to be cleaned up. But look, zoom in there on the art. No pixelation, none. Look at the shadow. Nice, clean, no blobs, no blurring. Don't even have little lines. And this is on that's on a junk printer. Catch it here. Okay, you can pull back. I don't think they're trying to make it on a billboard. More stuff. Now, if you remember, there's not a surviving book, I don't think, where this ink hasn't bled. But again, this is what a high quality scan looks like. And of course, the reason that it's taken so long is because over the years, my original book, I have to clean this stuff out of it. I mean, I have to clean this. That book is old. It came out in, 82? I still have that one original book. Or actually, I did when I made these scans. And over the years, my players would doodle in it. And as dumb as it sounds, after all these years, that has a lot of sentimental value to me. I started cleaning the coloring out. You can see I've still got a little bit of work to do up here. I started cleaning the coloring out, and finally I gave up and I said, you know what? Just make it look better. It's not that they scribbled out of the lines or anything, but I mean, there was color pencil, magic marker. Oh, magic marker was a freaking nightmare because it bleeds through the other side and it bleeds across the paper. And now I got to go clean the cat booty off of that one. Stop smiling at the paper. So I decided instead, you know, When you scan colored pencil, it looks terrible. When you print it, it looks worse. So I just cleaned it up and run with it. What the heck? I'm the only one that's going to see it. This picture, I'm going to leave. This was done by a really good friend who actually originally did this in watercolors in my book. Wow. It did horrible things to the page, but it looks so fantastic that I'm probably going to leave it in there. This is another example. Yeah. Now, here's one. This one I printed specifically for a guy on the board.
Jack Brass.
Yes, and who is Jack Brass?
My first ever superhero, who is also the first superhero.
Yeah, and you made him when you were what, 5, 6?
I have no idea.
This was originally a crayon drawing. I posted it to the board years and years ago. But yeah, I'd printed a bunch of these things. I'd cleaned out some of the art and coloring and printed them as coloring sheets for my kids. And she created this particular character in these colors. The original was in crayon, which I'm putting it in my book. I don't care what you people think. But crayon didn't look so good when you scanned it.
Well, yeah, it's made mostly of wax, and that's kind of reflective.
Any page, look at this. No, we're not worried about what other people did to my book over the years. Although it does take a lot of time to clean it up. But just look at the clarity here. Look at the pixelization.
Oh, look at the munch.
Look at the munch. Oh, stop smiling at me. That's it. Smile at the camera. Much better.
No, stop.
I'm going to get a drink. You can't show this on camera unless Coca-Cola wants to throw nickels at me.
I might have already done it by accident trying to show the paper.
Now, if Coca-Cola wants to throw nickels at me, by God, go ahead. All right. But you can see this is a high-quality scan. It's possible. Ah, yes, I know. You want your brain massaged. Wow, he is really... What are you, raccoon? All right, anyway, let's skip ahead. This one.
Oop.
Thank you.
There he goes.
This one, you probably saw this one on the last video. This is directly out of my Champions 3 scans, 1200 DPI. But again, you don't have to do this good. You really don't. You don't have to do this good to do better than that reprint of 4E. All I'm saying is that this good is possible. You just have to want it. But the whole reason I printed this one for you to look at was to show you that even on crap paper, not the nice magazine stuff you were looking at in the last video, even on crap paper, it looks great.
Look at the detail and the shading.
It's shrunk itself down to borders and margins because my printer doesn't handle the idea that things don't need borders or margins, or that you want to print all the way out. Because, it's a $99 all-in-one. Woohoo! But all you have to do is to want to do this. Do not put me on the camera. Can't afford to buy a new lens. And this was just to show you that I did, in fact, do this myself. I actually still own the files from... How old are you?
15.
When did I get married?
3 years before I was born. In 2001.
Okay. So I've had this kicking around on a flash drive since 2001, and you'll notice there is no degeneration in the quality of the art. And the best reason I can give you for that is it's not a JPEG. It's not a JPEG. You won't get that crap swirling. Now, I have the vector files. I can't open them because I own nothing currently that will open a vector file. But these are just PNGs, which, anything will make a PNG. And 19 years, there's no degradation to the file at all. Looks great, looks wonderful. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. I wish I had the time to do the BBB myself, but come on, y'all. I've spent 19 years trying to finish one project and haven't got it done yet.
You just zoom
It'd be
in on
nice
Jack
if
Brass
somebody
again.
who was better at this. Do what? Jack Brass?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, Big Jack Brass on the Hero forums. This is Big Jack Brass. Probably not the same person. This guy lives in America.
Mm-hmm.
Printed this one specifically because I thought you'd get a kick out of it. Now you know.
I love
All right.
it. It's amazing.
You folks have fun. I gotta go get some cooking done.